I am overage leftover girl.
I just knew deep down inside that there was something special about this girl.
I wasn't married or I didn't even have a boyfriend.
The Asian Woman is in Shenzhen, China today to hear all about this couple's interracial relationship.
Hello, I'm Simone.
你好，我是 Diego.
We have been in a relationship for 3 years and we are happily married for 1 year. We met in the Wing Chun class and Diego was late in the class and I was doing the Siu Lim Tao when he came in and the teacher said, "Oh, Diego, you're late."
At the same time as I got ready, I kind of noticed Simone sort of there in the classroom and I was just like, oh, who's this new girl? I just tried to focus on the class and I was sort of like in the middle of like doing Siu Lim Tao. There's a mirror right in front of everybody so you can see what you're doing, but then you can also see what everybody else is doing. And it was, I don't know, I just kept on looking at you. It was quite distracting. It was kind of like one of those love at first sight.
I thought I felt you were looking at me.
Yeah.
I saw him and I was like, he's doable. I did.
We both have cats. I adopted 2 cats. Simone adopted 3 cats.
You got me at the cat. Well, especially your cats are stray cats.
So we swapped details, swapped numbers. I really like her. We have a lot in common. I just don't want to get my hopes up. And then we spoke a couple more times during the week and you invited me out for a drink after class. I didn't think of it as a date, but you kind of panicked a little bit, really.
And then I realized, oh no, it sounds like a date, but will it be too serious to be a date? And then I started like quickly calling my other friends and then let's all meet up together. Looks like that we're just hanging out with friends, not like a date.
There's a lot of negative stereotypes in the West about Chinese people. My mum's naturally a little bit worried when she first hears that we're together.
Diego grew up with his mom, so I would worry that his mom worries that I'll take over Diego and then for that reason she would resent me or anything. But after meeting her, all concerns gone. And yeah, I think she loves me too. There isn't a moment for that. It's like a collection of different moments, all the small details to make me feel like eventually like, yes, he is the guy. And there is never a moment for me doubting about like, should I be with him or not? Never. It's from observing and feeling from the details of like even the smallest thing from Diego.
I had a feeling, I just knew inside. I don't know how to describe it, but it's one of those things where people tell you, oh, you just, when you know, you know. And I just knew this was it and it was definitely worth investing my full self and just opening up completely.
Good luck. I told my parents about Diego when I felt quite certain that he's not just a fling with me. They're like, oh, surprised and happy. But they're surprised that, oh yay, finally you got a boyfriend and we were expecting you to die alone, but yay. Diego met my family in the first Chinese New Year we spent together. They never met Diego before. And they wanted to meet Diego and make sure that he's not a serial killer.
But with your father, because, well, one, he doesn't speak English. And my Chinese at the time was not very, it was none. It was more like, you know, like, hello, you know, very polite, very like, oh.
Parents are the things that you can't really change them. I've been lucky. I kind of tamed my parents. There is a big challenge of language barrier between Diego and my parents and my family, at least at the very beginning. So I was very busy helping everyone to translate and answering questions and everything. But Diego took the initiative to learn Chinese and he's like working really hard on that.
I'm committed to living in China. I try and be as supportive as I can be. Last Christmas was the first time we've kind of spent Christmas together. So for us, we had dinner with our family in China.
Yeah, and it's super cute to see my grandma, my auntie wearing the paper crown that they've never worn that.
Arepas is cornbread, Colombian cornbread. I made them for the family and they tried them, you know, here in China and they loved them, you know.
South American, you eat a lot of beans, and ever since we're together, I have been like trying to figure out different ways of like making beans tasty and cook a lot more beans. Interracial relationship can be challenging, but having a committed partner like Diego makes it a lot easier. I wouldn't have it any other way. I'm Simone from China. 我是 The Asian Woman.